guys, so today we're doing a tips video. So I got a comment saying, can you do how to get rich next? So that's a comment, should be somewhere on the screen, because I know I put it I know I put it somewhere. Okay, well anyways, so I'm gonna be just grinding in the background because I need to make this mega sea angel. But yeah, let's get on to the first tip. On to the first tip, you guys. So the first tip is you should definitely make a grinding home, and you're probably wondering why. It's because you can gain bucks, and when you gain bucks you can buy eggs, and when you can buy eggs you can get pets. And it doesn't matter what pets you get. If you just keep getting a bunch of the same pet, it's totally fine, because then you can make neons and megas. That's what ended up happening to me with the sea angels. When the event was going on, I just kept opening them, and I may or may not have got 16. So that's why I recommend, and in the future they'll actually gain a lot more value than they currently have. So right now they might not have much value, but in time they will. The capybara is uncommon, and it actually has pretty decent value. So I recommend to get pets from events. Next tip. So this tip is for wait, what was the last tip? Okay, well. So the second tip is to trade, but when you're trading, make sure use websites, because you don't want to take loose trades, because if you take loose trades you'll just downgrade your inventory, and that's not too good, because if you're trying to grow it or become rich, that's not a good thing. I used to, if you scroll back to my first Adopt Me video, I actually have 4 pets, and now I have a pretty decent neons, a pig. So if your dream pet is a pig, you can actually gain that. It was only a few months. And as well, I recommend to get a lot of bucks. Grinding does sometimes get very boring, but if you just do it and keep doing it, you'll eventually get a lot and you'll become rich. And tip number 3. So the next tip is that you should take advantage. I know I said this in my last tips video, but you should use the updates, because there's limited pets, and in the limited pets they'll gain value over time. They might not gain value quickly, but they will increase in value. Sometimes they decrease, but then. And I do recommend trading a lot as well. I know it's not part of this tip. I recommend to trade as well. And just like the last tip I said, make sure to use websites, because you do not want to take loose trades. Because if you do, you'll just keep downgrading your inventory. And we don't want that here. So tip number... Wait, I think I'm tip number 4. I honestly don't know. So tip number 4... you don't have to do this tip, but I recommend to make neons and megas and then trade them. For example, if you're newer to Adopt Me and you don't have much, you only have a few pets, don't have many, just a few pets, I recommend to make very low tier, maybe mouses or something else. I don't really recommend making mega cats and dogs, even though you could, but I feel the other pets are kind of more wanted, the ants and mouses. I don't know if the mouse is considered preppy. I do feel I heard somewhere where someone said that it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so as was the last tip trading? No. Okay. Did I mention trading? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so on to the next tip. I think it's tip 5 or 6. I will correct myself in editing. So I'm just going to say tip number 5. So on to the next tip. The next tip is to buy eggs. So you're probably wondering, why would I spend my money on eggs if I know I'm gonna get bad pets? It's actually fine if you get bad pets because then you can actually make megas and neons. And if you are able to make any mega or neon, you can like then trade them. But sometimes I do get overly attached to my neons and then I don't want to trade them. But eventually you will feel like you're ready to trade. So I don't have, like, if you want, you can do a garden egg, but you don't know when they're leaving. So if they just randomly leave and you're still not done getting the pets and aging, then that might be a problem. Then you have to trade. But the eggs I do recommend is to get the cracked egg, pet egg. The best one's a royal egg, but it is a lot of money, so if you guys don't have the money, it's fine. You don't have to. But the cheapest egg is the cracked egg, and I do recommend because once I was just like bored, so I just decided to open an egg, and I kept opening them almost every day, and I actually got a dragonfly, and I was so happy. And I kept trying every single day to catch something good, and you will eventually get some good stuff. I'm not the luckiest hatcher. But I'm definitely kind of a good trader because I do check values so I don't take many lose trades. Because when you take lose trades, you will downgrade your inventory. Tip number 6, I think. So the next tip is to... Did I say earn bucks? I feel like I did. But like, even if you don't like... and oh yeah, by the way, for the last tip, you can buy this as well. But if you don't have VIP, that's fine. So guys, as I was saying, I don't know, like you should definitely, the best websites for trading have like people, the most like used by people websites are Adomi Value GG, .com GG, or Elvabread. I definitely don't know which one is better. I'll show you guys. I might show you guys like quickly them. So I might show you guys. Guys, this is the first app. It's Adomi Trading GG. So like here are just like pets. You can just pick like. But then I was trading a fly-red crow, and someone offered me one farm egg and a pelican, and a rideable pelican. That's a lose. So like you can keep adding and like seeing what people offer. Let's go to Elvabread. So guys, the next one is Elvabread. So here we have Elvabread, and it says one fair lose. But the one thing I don't understand is Shark and Frost. If you guys know what the difference is, please comment down below because I need to figure out what the difference is. Okay, so like if I was trading a kangaroo, it was just flyable, and I was trading it for a Jekyll Hydra, and it was rideable. You can see, I think that means lose. Not too sure. Let's try the next one. Actually, if you change to Frost, it's pretty similar. So yeah. So guys, we're loading into Adomi again. So going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. And hope these tips helped you. Bye bye.